We are halfway into November and we're approaching the holiday season with Black Friday around the corner and of course Christmas. So what are the best things to invest in right now? Pokemon market is actually getting better. It's healing, guys. Things are getting a little bit cheaper, which is a great time to pick stuff up. A lot of people are selling off a lot of their stuff. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of prices are dropping. I've been seeing it time and time again. eBay, Facebook, places like that, where people are trying to sell as much as humanly possible. They're just like, look, let's get rid of anything and everything that I've got. They need the money for the holidays and other stuff as well. So now's a good time to get some stuff. So what we're going through today, we're going through 5 great seal products on TCG Player to pick up this month. Let's get into it. Coming at number 5, we have the Prismatic Evolution Booster Bundle. Now, Prismatic, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best Scarlet and Violet era set. It's not a great one to open, but it is a great one to invest in. So why is this such a great little product to pick up? Well, because the price is pretty stable. When it's stable, it means good things, right? And on top of that, to be fair, 3 months, it has dropped by 12%. We have seen a lot of reprints happen, especially over in the US. Here in the UK, a little bit different story, but I still think this is a fantastic one to pick up right now. If we go back over the last 6 months, we can see the drop happen. Pretty much across the board every single month for the booster bundle. It was high at $70, so we're looking at pretty good for $60 right now. You look about $10 a pack. It actually isn't too bad. And then ever since its release, of course, it came out with a very, very high, price point, and it has fallen quite rapidly, to be fair. I mean, look at that massive drop. That was when a big restock came as well. So in all honesty, I mean, right now I would look at picking some of these up as quick as possible, really, because Pokemon could print more, but that's great, right? And I think booster bundles is a fantastic way to get them. Get a seal case is worth an extra bit of premium, but they're much easier to store. I like them. I think they're fantastic. They're basically mini booster boxes, and I'm here for it. Carry on the trend with booster bundles. We've got the 151 booster bundle. Now here's the thing. 151 better than Prismatic? No, the 151 got printed into absolute oblivion and it's still going relatively strong. Looking at $92 here, gone up by 18% over the past 3 months. So it's on the bounce back, which is pretty interesting. I mean, over the past 6 months, it's up by 33%. This thing got printed into the absolute ground. Look how many volumes of sales this has been getting. In the hundreds, if not over 1,000. As well is absolutely incredible. And like over here in the UK, these are really expensive because we just haven't had the reprints on the same scale or the stock on the same scale as over in the US, which has kind of been a bit of a bummer. Here is a little bit more of a premium, but I mean, look at this 151 booster bundle popping off, guys. It's absolutely popping off. Okay, moving on to booster boxes. We're going to talk about Surging Sparks. I don't really want to talk about like Destined Rivals or anything like that. I'm like, look at Surging Sparks, right? Came out at the back end of last year, so pretty much a year ago now. And not only that, this was a set that everybody loved. And it shot up really, really fast. It outpaced pretty much everything at the time it came out. But now it has kind of, calmed down a little bit. So over the past 3 months, we did see it go from $240 to reach highs of $300, which was like, holy smokes. Now it's dropped back down to $220. It's actually gone less than where it was 3 months ago. Over the last 6 months. And it's pretty much near the lowest it's ever been in the last 6 months. And then a year, pretty much when the set came out, look at this. I mean, it started off at 200 and then like a year ago, right? And then it kept going up and up and up and it went up to 265. And then we went into the, what we call the summer lull. It dropped down to the low 200s. And then it came out of the summer lull and spiked all the way up to 300 and is now starting to come back down. Guys, I think now's a great time to get hold of Surging Sparks. Could they reprint it? Could they print more booster boxes? Possibly. I think if they were going to reprint booster boxes of Surging or in general, I think it will probably be from Surging more recent. So 2025 stuff plus Surging Sparks. That would be my guess. I don't see them reprinting like Temporal Forces or Palo Evolved or stuff like that. I just don't see that happening. So possibly, but I think they're pushing towards maybe 2025 stuff and the mega sets. So this one could be pretty safe and it's such a good set. It is probably one of the top ones in Scarlet and Violet era. I rank it usually quite high. Coming number 2, we had the Prismatic Evolution ETB. So just the normal Prismatic ETB, which, to be fair, is very, very good, okay? I mean, again, over in the US, they printed a lot of this and there was a lot of restock and everything. They're trying to get it out there as much as possible. Here in the UK, this is getting pretty pricey. Trying to find a sealed ETB for a decent price is extremely difficult, but it is powering through. It's gone up 31% over the past 3 months, $131 right now. I mean, look at this. This is wild. When it dipped below 100, I did see a lot of people, saying, oh, it's going to crash. See, it's going to crash. It's going to happen. Right? We go back 6 months and they saw the dip. They still go from like 110 to below 100. It's like, that's it, guys. Here comes the reprint. It's going back down to retail. It's going back down to MSRP. It wasn't going to happen. This set is just too strong, right? When the cards are worth as much as they are, there's no way a set is going to crash that hard. I mean, it reached a high of $150. then it did keep, and then it went down a bit on the release, and then it bounced back up. And then during the summer lull, it did take that dip, but then it shot straight back up. And now it's staying the course. And I think it's going to continue into the new year, unless they reprint more. But I don't see this going down to MSRP. It's just too strong. You might see it dip below 100 again. But in all honesty, if you're holding for the long term, this is one of the best ETBs from one of the best sets from the whole of the Scarlet Violet era. It's just very, very good. And then we have an honorable mention before we get into number 1, and that is Twilight Masquerade. I was going to put it in the list. I was like, you know what? It can be an honorable mention. Because again, this kind of falls into the same category as Surging Sparks, but to a lesser extent. I think Surging Sparks is an overall better set. Masquerade is doing pretty well. And you've also got the Greninja. You're looking here, $273. We look at the most recent sales. I don't even know what happened to that. But you're looking around about 300 or so for a booster box. And the thing is I don't think it's going to get reprinted. I really, really don't. I just don't see Twilight Masquerade getting reprinted anytime soon. I mean, over here in the UK, you're looking around about, what, 270-ish pounds, maybe even pushing towards 300, so it's getting pretty expensive. We go back a year, and it has just done incredible things. Really dodgy sales here. I don't know what's going on here, but it's been pretty consistent at around $300. So you're looking at probably around about here-ish, which is pretty good, right? It's gone up 101% over the past year. So an incredible set. I don't see it getting reprinted. I think it's kind of past that point now. Like I said, they're probably going to focus on 2025 sets and newer. So I do think that Twilight Masquerade is going to do well. I'm not a huge fan of the set personally, but I can't deny how good it is. And I think it'll be probably one of the better ones in the future just because of how big of a chase card the Greninja is. And of course, you've got the Eevee as well. Got some big trainers in there. Overall, some pretty good stuff. Coming in at number 1, we have the Mega Charizard EX Ultra Premium Collection Box. Now, I was going to put Phantasmal Flames in this list, not number 1, but in this list. And I was like, hang on a minute, Phantasmal Flames is like $300 a booster box. Is it worth it? No, I think Phantasmal Flames will drop heavily because it's such a small set, and typically small sets don't perform very well. We've seen it time and time again with sets like Obsidian Flames, Stellar Crown, of course, from Scarlet Violet era. We've seen small sets in the past in the Sword and Shield era as well that don't typically do very well. So, you know, Darkness Ablaze is a prime example. But for me, I think this is a great product, right? All UPCs have done very well. The previous Charizard one has done incredibly well. And if you look at the 151, that's just exploded as well. And the stuff you get in here, you get some solid stuff, guys. I mean, the packs that you get in here, like the assortment of sets you get, is very sought after. The promo is very, very cool. The playmat, everything about this is so good. And if you have been able to pick this up for retail, or you can pick this up for retail, just do it. It's so good. This is way better than the Moltres one. They've released pretty much at the same time. Yeah, this one's just an absolute home run. But it has dropped, right? It has dropped from its super hyped pre-order price. So if you bought it at $384, kind of sucks to be you at the moment because, you know, it's around $210 and I think it will continue to fall. Apparently, they've printed a lot of these. From what I've heard, there has been a crap ton of these made. So you could be looking at what Pokemon have done is maybe prioritize something like this product over previous product that came out this year. We could see a lot more of these, but man, this is going to be a really sought after one. I mean, the box art's amazing. Just everything about it looks incredible, to be honest. So for me, you know, I've got one. I'm going to keep it sealed. I'm not opening up. If I get a second one, maybe I'll open it. But to be honest, I'll just keep it sealed. They are big and bulky. That's the only issue. And I had that issue with some of the old Ultra Premiums, which I have now sold off. I've sold off a few of my 151 UPCs just because they just take up too much room. But they've gained a lot in value, right? They're like $600-700 now. It's mad, right? Whereas the Charizard one, if I don't know if like it felt like more of it was printed than the 151. I don't think so, but the Charizard one, you're looking at what was it, like $400 now, so that's done very well as well. But yeah, I mean, this is just a home run. I think it might drop. Like I say, if you do get it in MSRP, that's just bad boy up. It's going to be great. And it's, to be honest, if you get it in MSRP, crack it open. There's a ton of value in here. I don't even know how much these promos are going for, but nonetheless, this is incredible. There you have it, guys. Those are 5 top things to grab this month, plus a little honorable mention. Things are getting cheaper, you know, across the board. And I've made a few videos talking about a quote crash. It's not really a crash, you know, it's more of things correcting itself, which was about time. It needed to. And things are falling, right? Things are definitely falling. I've seen my sealed product, like, you know, portfolio drop maybe 10 to 15% over the past month or so, 30 to 45 days. And then on top of that, I've also seen single cards. They've dropped more. Single and slabs, I think, have dropped between 20 to 30%. They've actually dropped quite heavily over the past 30 to 45 days. I think now's a great time to pick up some. Of course, in 2026, we could see some reprints of maybe booster boxes if Pokemon actually do the right thing, which unfortunately they haven't shown to do so over the past 2 years, I would say. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen moving forward, but I think it's really good. Phantasmal Flames doesn't quite make it in this list. Normally I put the new set in here. Like I rated Mega Evo, because I think Mega Evo is a much stronger set than Phantasmal. Phantasmal Flames is just a 2-card set. It is the 2 Charizards, not that great. There's some, don't get me wrong, the Charizards are absolutely amazing, but the overall set is not that great. So I do think that might hurt, and it's going to be very, very small, so it'll be easy to complete, and the pull rates could be in the favor of the players and the collectors, which is great, to be honest. So it might see it drop, so I wouldn't suggest picking that up at $300. Seems a little bit pricey. You look at Mega Evo, that has slipped a bit as well, so I would just hold fire of Phantasmal. If you've made this far in the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think are great pickups right now? Have you managed to get hold of a Mega Charizard UPC? And have you opened up any Phantasmal Flames? Is it good? That's what I want to know. I enjoyed Inferno X. I haven't yet opened up any of the English set yet, but we'll give it a try. That's it from me, guys, in today's video. If you watch more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen. And, of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.